Again to another episode. I'm Carina Belmonte, and today we're talking about personal branding strategies. What do you need to know? What is important to do to stand out? And how can you connect your brand to your business? These are 3 things we're going to touch base today on this episode. So the first thing is personal branding is when you share your experiences, your failures, your values, your story with the community. When you highlight what you have learned and how can that help them in their journey, in their transformation. If you're an entrepreneur, a coach, and your focus is to stand out, you have to start sharing your story. Why? Because that will make you stand out. That will make you understand and people relate to you because you are sharing what is that you have learned and how can, with that experience, can you help them. And that's how you start the process of niching down. That is what personal branding is connecting what you have learned to how can you help others. And of course, understanding what is that you want for you, for your brand. Many coaches and entrepreneurs are stuck with this question: what do I want? So you have to ask yourself, what is that you want for your brand? What is the vision? What is the purpose? What is it you want to transmit? How do you want to transform other people's lives through the services or offers that you have? What is it? So many people stay there and they don't understand, so they stay stuck. And instead of saying and asking these questions and investing in themselves, they keep doing the same things over and over again, expecting a different result. As a personal branding coach for coaches and entrepreneurs, one thing that I'm going to tell you is doing the same things over and over again won't help you move on, won't help you stand out. So now we go to this important part. How can you stand out through your personal brand? We focus on your story. We have to focus on what have you learned? What have you been doing? What have been your experiences? And now is sharing it through content, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, email lists. So like newsletter through your email lists. It's really understanding what makes you stand out, what makes you different. Many people go and start like overcomplicating themselves without seeing themselves in the mirror and saying, that is what makes it unique. Now, what we have to do is grab those experiences, those failures, those values, and put them all together to make an offer that will help others, that will transform other people's lives, because you have all that you need. You just need to have perspective and strategies that will help you get there. How can you stand out? By understanding what do you want, but understanding for what do you stand for, understanding yourself, your mindset, having a purpose, a vision that is what you want for your brand, so people can understand what you are saying, so people are not confused by your brand. Many coaches and entrepreneurs want to talk about everything that they know because they say, I know about everything, I have lived different things. Okay, that's great. But how do you want to be known for? How do you want to stand out? What is that you want to share specifically that you have learned that will help others? This is how you stand out. As I said, yes, it's your story. Yes, it's your values. Yes, it's your experiences. But you have to focus on that one thing that you really know that you can help others with. What is it? Is it mindset? Is it branding? Is it YouTube? Is it Instagram? Is it strategy so help them have more emails in their email list? What is it? What have you learned through your story? I don't mean only talk about work. Of course, connecting with life, with what have been your journey, so people can relate to you, maybe because you're a mom, you're a dad, you have lived in a different country, you speak different languages. Of course, people want to know different things about you, so they can say, okay, so of all the videographers that are out there, I want this person because they have done this and this and this, and I like the way they share their reels, their content, their YouTube videos. You have to share what you know and highlight what you're good at. So now how can a brand help you build your business? Well, basically is when you start sharing who you are, what do you stand for, what do you believe in, people want to have this person, that coach, that entrepreneur to guide them in their journey. So they will choose you depending on the way that you present your story, your journey. That is how they choose you. That's how it helps you build your business, because a business by itself, a product by itself, an offer by itself doesn't say anything. People don't invest in a product. They invest in the transformation. The person that gives them the transformation is you. If you don't share who you are, what do you stand for, what do you believe in, in what are they going to invest in. Because if you think about this, there's many services out there offering many similar things. But what makes them different is the person that represents these services. It's the person that understands what they're talking about and so why they build this program, this course, this package of services, whatever it is. It's the person, it's the story. So instead of keeping yourself stuck because you don't want to share your story, you don't want to share your experiences, you want people to invest in you, but how can they invest in you if they don't know you? If they don't know your story, they cannot relate to you. If you're a coach and entrepreneur at this moment and you want to stand out, let's connect. Let's take your brand to that next level. Let's talk it through, because if you have been trying to do the same things over and over again and you don't see any results, what are you doing at this moment? What is the next move? Are you gonna keep repeating the same mistakes? That's what you have to think about. So you have two choices. You can keep doing the same things over and over again, expecting a different result, or you can take action and say, how I'm going to invest in myself to take my brand, my business to the next level, to stand out, to become the authority. All those things you have to think about. If you're an entrepreneur, a coach that wants to build a business, you're a creator that really knows a lot about videography, about photography, and wants to stand out, start with you. Start with believing in yourself, with letting doubt out the window, focusing on you and how you can grow. Those people that do the same things over and over again, expecting a different result, will always be in the same place. Don't be that person. Focus on yourself. So see you until next time.